Hello everyone, welcome back to my Spyro Reignited playthrough where we are in my favorite level ever, which is Lofty Castle. I threw on this pretty pink skin and we've got this nice pastel blue flame. And as you'll notice, I believe this is the original skybox for Lofty Castle. Bun Baroness, the creator of Omniswapper, which is the mod tool I'm using, was nice enough to reach out to me from another video and explain why my skybox wasn't loading correctly, but in this case, I actually like the old skybox better. I feel like the one in Reignited was not as cool as some of the other ones are, so we're just gonna leave it in this case. Lofty Castle, for what reason, I don't know, has just always been my favorite Dreamweaver's level. Honestly, it's between Lofty Castle and High Caves for me throughout the whole game. I don't know what it is. There's really nothing... Oh, I've got Superfly on. Whoops. There's really nothing, like, special about it. I just have always been drawn to it. It's very fairy tale-esque and mystical. It kind of reminds me of Charmed Ridge. I feel like they have similar vibes. So, yeah, let's open the Omniswapper menu real quick. And for now, turn off Superfly. There we go. There we go. I will say one thing that's really hard for me in Reignited is they make the water look so swimmable, which is nice because it's pretty. But like I really want to dive into the water and I can't. So that's very sad because it just looks so diveable. It looks like it's calling my name. Do not feed, it says on the fairy things. It's a fun little touch that Reignited did. Lofty Castle is interesting too because of just the way it feels like such a random level. It feels like, you know, you can go different directions. I could have gone the other way and started it. You kind of just like hop around until you get everything you need. It's not a very orderly level. You kind of have some free reign here. So yeah, I've never really taken the time to examine these. It's so sad. The fairy designs are pretty cute, honestly. She's got like a little pixie cut thing going on. And yeah, they look different, which is nice. But yeah, do not feed. How awful is that? God. Evil villains, man, I'm telling you. You gotta watch them. And they did keep the same design for each fairy, it looks like. Which is fair. Fair, no pun intended. Because that's how it was in the OG games. But part of me is like, well, maybe they could have made their dresses all different or something. I don't know. Maybe their hair colors be different. Just me.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
So, what do y'all think about that? Tell me in the comments. The addition of the fairy doll, I guess? I don't know if that was... You tell me what you think, but in my mind, I'm interpreting that as, like, in Lofty Castle, fairies are like, you know, this really special thing. So special that, like, you know, you want to get a stuffed animal of one, or you want to have pictures of them in your home, or whatever, you know? Almost like a symbol, like maybe symbolic of something magical. But you guys let me know what you think.
Thank you for releasing me.
That dragon had a pretty nice design, honestly. So yeah, same fairy design there. Sorry, Norky Dorky. Can't be dealing with your crap. But yeah, I do like that they made them different from, like, these fairies, for example. I do love a good fairy. Okay. So, let's go ahead and run over here and free this lass. Almost said lad, but that works too, I reckon. I'm in my fairy tale fairy tale language right now. I've also been watching, I've mentioned this a few times, I've also been watching Once Upon a Time with my wife, so fairy tales are top of the mind right now. fantasy is definitely, my opinion, you guys tell me what you think, I'm curious, but fantasy is way better than sci-fi. I want so badly to like sci-fi, but I just don't. And what really sucks about that is my favorite band is Coheed and Cambria, and the dude is super creative and like writes these stories called the Amory Wars, and they are technically sci-fi. When I pictured them in my head though, like when I first listened to my first favorite album by them, which is Good Apollo 1, I pictured like dark, which it is dark, but I pictured like more of like a medieval type of vibe whenever I would think about the songs and the story. And it turns out when I grew up I realized that they're actually sci-fi. But my brain kind of lives in fantasy world, so it's still a very interesting story and very cool, but the aesthetic of sci-fi is kind of what I get hung up on. It's not really my thing. I think the aesthetic of fantasy is so much better. I don't love the like industrial, like hyper-industrial look of sci-fi.
Oh, Spyro, thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle too. See where it takes you.
That guy had a nice personality. Okay, before we get out of here, we probably should make sure we got all the gems. Okay, back in this corner especially, because I didn't really pay attention. I was talking. Okay, we did. That's good. So we can go to the supercharge now, that's fine. But yeah, I love the aesthetic of fantasy way more. Sci-fi, also, my problem with it is it's too real. Like, I feel like when we see fantasy stuff, we're thinking about the past. And sci-fi, we're thinking about present day / future. And I'm like, this makes me nervous. This could be too real. Too possible. Especially when they bring all their AI stuff into it. I'm like, I don't want to think about this. I'd rather not think about this. Okay, let's hop on down here. Look how pretty this is. It almost looks like it's shaped like a key. Which is funny because the chest is right here. Never noticed that before. Whoops, triggered it from the side. That's okay though. Life chests are so nostalgic and fun. Like, honestly, I wish that was something they would have kept. I mean, I like the butterfly jars, but life chests were top tier. Our one singular 1-point jump chest in the entire series until Bun Baroness added it to the fan game Crisis in Chronolia in Present Meadows. You might find one. If you haven't played it, you should. Go check it out. But, yeah. Okay, so now I have to figure out where to go next. Okay, I remember. We need to go over here because we freed these fairies, but we did not take their whirlwind yet. So that is what we have to do to get over here. It's a pretty big level. It feels like a pretty big level to me. Maybe it's just the way it's dispersed, where it's not linear. That's the word I was trying to think of earlier. I said orderly or something instead, but it's not linear. It's very open to whatever the player decides. I thought we had... Am I crazy? I could have sworn there was something up here. Like, I don't know, an achievement or a skill point or something. Am I crazy? Huh. Okay. I know I didn't... What? Why do I feel like there was something up there? I swear there is. But I didn't see anything. I thought there was in Reignited. Oh well. Mandela effect, maybe. Who knows? Okay. Let's get these guys. I like the... I never really noticed that. Are the balloons supposed to look like those dudes? I can't really tell. Can't tell what they're supposed to be. You guys tell me in the comments. There are a lot of things that I don't think of until I do a Let's Play, and then I'm like, whoa. I kind of just never questioned these things. Love that I had to take a hit point to get that gem. Super cool. Unfortunately, we'll have to fry some mushrooms. Deep fried mushrooms. The gnorcs? I feel like they did pretty good on the gnorc design though. I will say that. That's one of my favorite designs I think that they did in Reignited. Alright. Now, let's see what we got and if we need to go back and get any gems. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, nope. This is it. Perfect. Looky there. 100% level complete. Beautiful. Awesome. Well, that was a good little part. My favorite level. And I thought that the skin was really nice for it. I need to look really quickly and tell you guys exactly what skin it is. So, to confirm, that is the creamy pink skin. And it is available on OmniSwapper. So, if that is something that you guys are interested in, the link is in the description for OmniSwapper. As far as helping you install it, can't really do that. I would just say follow the instructions because I actually had a friend help set it up for me. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you're enjoying this content, and I will see y'all soon.